Question 11a says two regular polygons P and Q are such that the number of sides of P is twice the number of sides of Q. The difference between the exterior angle of P and Q is 45 degrees. Find the number of sides of P. Let's take it slow this time and understand the question. Two regular polygons P and Q are such that the number of sides of P is twice the number of sides of Q. Let's say the number of sides of Q equals n. The number of sides of P will be 2n. The difference between the exterior angle of P and Q is 45 degrees. So we should know formula for exterior angle is 360 over number of sides, that's n. So, and the second line says the difference between the exterior angle of P and Q is 45 degrees. So the exterior angle of P subtracted by Q, or Q subtracted from P, would give you 45 degrees. We know from here that P has more sides than Q, because if Q were 7, P will be 7 times 2, that's 14. And for us to understand which one comes first, it's like having 20, and let's say the bigger number is 10 and the smaller number is 2. So we do 20 in 10 will be 2, and 20 in 2 is 10. So we see that the one with the smaller number has a bigger value. So normally when we're coming to this, that means the exterior angle of the Q minus that of the P is 45. If we switch it the other way around, we get a negative 45. Since the question seems to try and confuse us by putting P before Q, we should know the exterior angle of Q should come before P. An exterior angle for Q will be exterior angle for Q is equal to 360 over n. Exterior angle for P will be 360 over 2n. Since the question then says the difference between the exterior angle of P and Q is 45, and we know we have to write Q first because it has a smaller denominator. That means by the time we are done, this will give us a larger answer than P, as explained earlier. So we have exterior angle of Q minus exterior angle of P equals 45 degrees. We therefore have 360 over n minus 360 over 2n should equals 45 degrees. This now is now an algebra. We've converted our word problem into an algebra. We can now solve down. The best thing to do at this point is to find the LCM of these two. We have the LCM of n and 2n is 2n. 2n divided by n will give you 2. 2 times 360. We can say 360 times 2 minus 2n into n is 1. 1 times 360 is 360 equals 45. 360 times 2 is 720 minus 360 over 2n equals 45. The next line we can say this is 45 over 1. We'll cross multiply this and this. For the first one, which is 2n and 45, you have 2n times 45 equals 720 minus 360. 2n times 45 will give you 90n equals 720 minus 360 will give us 360. Since we're looking for n, we divide both sides by 90. 90 cancels 90. 90 here 1, 90 here 4. Our n is therefore 4. Since our n is 4 and the question says find the number of sides of P, and we know our Q represents n and our P represents 2n, then the number of sides of P will be 2n, which is equal to 2 times 4. Since our n represents 4 will equals 8 sides.